I invite Tamara Donnenfeld, our Director of Lifelong Jewish Learning, together with Gary Eisenberg and Jackie Altman, our Youth Director, as they recognize some very special graduating seniors on this Shabbat.
Shabbat Shalom. I'm very delighted to be celebrating this Shabbat with all of you, but especially with our high school seniors. Before we call our seniors, we would like to celebrate and recognize some outstanding seniors with a very special award, the Gary Eisenberg Award, Shem Tov Award. And for that, I'm going to ask Gary, who is one of our best morim, our best educator, to explain about the award.
Thank you, Tamara. Thank you. I usually don't use a paper, so it's more difficult for me to teach with a paper, but I think it's important to direct my attention. It's my honor to address this graduating class of 5777. Each of you have spent many formative hours of spiritual search and understanding of who you have become. Thoughtful young people about to venture into adult and college life. 2 years ago, I thought of starting a scholarship for one senior who has dedicated much time and service to the community, to the synagogue, to BAFTI, to the year's programs and the study through 12th grade, towards Tikkun Olam and healing of our community. The one person would get a scholarship to be used in any fashion for what they chose, for books, for travel, for school. Why would I dream up of this with tomorrow? Because of a few reasons. First, as it is written, Rabbi Yohanan finished the writing of the book of Job, and he said the following, "The end of man is to die. The end of a beast is to be slaughtered, and we are all doomed to pass away. Happy is the person who was brought up in Torah. That person grew up with a good name, a Shem Tov, and shall depart with a good name, the Shem Tov." Solomon the Wise said, "Shem Tov is better than precious oil and gems." In Pirkei Avot, the Ethics of Our Fathers, the Mishnah tractate in Avot says, "He who acquires a good name has acquired for themselves something great indeed." In all truth, there is much more to study and many more good deeds to bring each Jew to acquiring a good name. In ancient Kabbalistic thought, and according to our sages, it is taught that each of us has a way to choose, or a way of choice. All emotions that we carry are on the same level. In Christianity, love is placed above all emotions. Agape love is what each person should strive for in their lives. However, we Jews believe a bit differently. We understand that all emotion is on the same level. None are better than the others. Emotions, like good and bad, are on the same level. Evil, on the same level. Love and hate, on the same level. Sometimes love is perfect for that emotion, is appropriate and wonderful. Sometimes hate is actually perfect. To hate bigotry, to hate prejudice, to hate hunger in this world, to hate crime. Our religion says, here are some books to guide us through life. Now choose that which is important to you. One must be informed to learn the appropriate research to be educated in the ways of the Jewish light, like a pharmacist putting the chemicals together to make the right medicine and not poison. Judaism calls us to make the right choices and not to follow blindly because someone says that this is the right way. This is the way to the answers. In the 16th century, during the Black Plague, there was a Rabbi Salant. During the plague, he insisted that his congregation not fast during Pesach. to drink during Passover, to eat during Passover, to not eat of the matzah during Passover. After Passover, another rabbi scolded Rabbi Seleth for not doing the right thing, for not abiding by the laws, for not adhering and not being strict. And he answered him, "Strict? I was strict about health, the way of choice." One more Talmud. In The Pious Fool, a woman is bathing by the river. She gets into deeper water. Two young buchers, Jewish boys, are walking by. They see that she's starting to drown and she's in trouble in the river. They look to each other. What should we do? We're not supposed to touch another woman, any woman. It's their choice. Of course, one jumps in and chooses life. The world in which we live will bring each of our seniors to ponder many emotions as they create their own good name. The Shem Tov. There are many wonderful students here this evening deserving, and it was not an easy choice for the administration and clergy this year. As you will see, there are several recipients this year of the Shem Tov Award. There are many more to come through this high school to help to repair the world. Tikkun Olam, and dear God, may it be so that Beth Am have many more seniors to graduate in this wonderful and profound synagogue that I've been lucky enough to teach for the past 42 years. Jackie.
Thank you so much, Gary. As Gary said, in this auspicious awards second year, we have two deserving recipients. Please join us in applauding one of this year's recipients of the Gary Eisenberg Shem Tov Award, Grace Gilbert. A lifelong member of Beth Am, Grace is a familiar face among the congregation. Whether she was planning and facilitating Spring Kala this past year, leading her peers in creative programming or board meetings as BAFTI president, or simply attending Shabbat services, Grace's presence and passion will be missed not only by our BAFTI family, but by the whole Beth Am community. We are exceedingly lucky that Grace considers Temple Beth Am her home. She cares so deeply about this place that not only made her a day school graduate, bat mitzvah, confirmand, and youth group president, but it has also paved the way for leadership growth, invaluable friendships, and countless memories. Grace has played a huge role in infusing BAFTI with efficiency, enthusiasm, and creativity, leaving a legacy for younger members. About once a week, I'd receive a text from President Grace that read, "So what can I do?" This truly encapsulates Grace's quality of selfless leadership. As BAFTI president, she excelled at empowering others with her commitment and passion, understanding that a true leader does not always need to be in front of the room. Grace is exceedingly proud of her Judaism. Her family values greatly influence her passion for exploring new aspects of how Judaism relates to her life. Her participation in experiences like high school in Israel and the March of the Living ignited her passion for Israel and Judaism even further. Grace has, to the delight of her Beth Am family, conveyed her interest in becoming a rabbi on several occasions, so mission accomplished. Grace, whether you choose to pursue this holy avenue or not, we know that you will use your passion for Judaism and natural knack for leadership to find a way to change the world for the better, as you have changed Beth Am. Mazel tov.
And her father was my student. Confirmation.
Grace was awarded with $1,000 for the Shem Tov Award.
Our second recipient goes to a true Temple Beth Am legend, the one and only Remy Farkas. I have had the distinct pleasure of watching Remy grow from a young, passionate youth group president into a true role model for her peers. Remy served as BAFTI president for 2 years and has maintained a vital leadership role during her senior year. If you know Remy, you know that she pours her whole heart into her passions. Luckily for us, BAFTI is one of Remy's passions. She was instrumental in restructuring our youth group, motivating its member growth and program maturity, and implementing traditions that will forever reflect her lasting impact on BAFTI and Beth Am. Our very lucky incoming 5th grade religious school class got to witness Remy's enthusiasm for Judaism every Sunday as she worked with teachers and students trying to convey how incredibly awesome it is to be Jewish. Remy's love for teaching goes far beyond volunteer work. The students became like her family, and vice versa. Remy is a true leader, fearless and inspirational. Remy knows what she wants, and like all who follow their dreams, makes it happen. Remy, it's almost unnecessary to say we expect great things from you, since you already achieve greatness in anything you set your mind to. We can't wait to see what comes next. We will miss you, and we are very proud of you. Mazel tov.
Our senior class this year is incredibly special, so special that we are awarding honorable mentions and a $250 check to 4 incredible teens who have contributed greatly to the Beth Am youth programs. I'm calling Samantha Joseph for her amazing impact she leaves on her students as a madrija on Sundays, her incredible leadership on the BAFTI board, and her contributions to the first cohort of the Social Justice Teen Fellowship.
Put it on your dorm room.
Here, and here, this. And wait. Here. Javier Cohen, for his great charisma and incredible contribution to the BAFTI board and his invaluable participation in the Social Justice Teen Fellowship. Wait. Here. Robert Feather, for his nifty passion and local and regional leadership in BAFTI, as well as contribution to the Madrihim program. And Aharon Habib, Leo Romano, for his standout leadership and for being a true role model to his students and peers in the Madrihim program. We're proud of you.
As you can see, this is a very special class. We thank you for your thoughts, your passion, and your enthusiasm during this leg of your Jewish journey. Never forget that no matter where you go, you will always have a home here.